So as I'm grinding up right now, I saw some interesting news earlier this week that I didn't cover, but I'll go ahead and talk about it as of right now. It's happening, guys. At least for this art, it is. We are getting restricted on Twitter. Now, Twitter isn't like the biggest social media platform ever. Like, there's big ones out there like YouTube. Chinese have like Bilibili and stuff like that. But it is pretty up there when it comes to the Western player base social media. So you can't really like deny that. And as of 2 days ago, one official art has been restricted on the EN account in Europe. Yeah, Europe strikes first here. Very, very interesting. If you guys want to know what the art is, I'll go ahead and do it right now. I'm gonna get demonetized for this. Hopefully not. But for the Europeans out there, don't report this video. I'm just kidding. But for real, don't report it. Here it is. This post from the recent update for the game, the USS event. We got Mogador, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna butcher this. Probably Franklin. I think it's Franklin. I'm gonna say Franklin. Franklin and Mogador in the official art here. Now, this post, if you guys want to look more in depth to it, there's a Twitter, not Twitter, there's a Reddit post as well too. This post has been removed or has been banned in Europe. So, what does this mean? It means that if you guys are in Europe and you guys are playing this game a lot, you guys follow this account on social media, some things may get restricted. Alright, so this is the first one. There's probably going to be more in the future, I think. Whether you guys use social media or not, I don't think it's that big of a deal, to be honest. It could just be like a thing where it's like, listen, these melons are too oversized for us. They're the size of balloons. They're the size of heads. Literally the size of heads. So we don't want this for our children to see. And honestly, compared to some of the art I've seen in this game, this is like kind of mid-tier. Like, I've seen worse, well, crazier, not worse, crazier art that gets posted on the EN website. But this right here is pretty tame compared to most of the things I've seen in this game so far on social media. So it is pretty bad in terms of how this game is going to be headed in the future someday. Maybe more things are going to get banned on social media. That means less advertisement for the game, which is overall bad. But for the most part, I think this game does hold a pretty stable player base, even with like word of mouth being its only like main contributor to social media nowadays. It is still holding up pretty well. So I don't think it's the end of the world, but I'm just saying that, listen, there may be a time in the future someday where like a big event comes out. Let's say like a USS IJN event, like Yamato's events. They do some crazy artworks post on Twitter, and guess what? It gets banned on Europe. Every single one of them. That could be pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully this is just a one-time thing though, and I hope that the I think it's like YoStar team that does this, but I hope the YoStar team realizes like a lot of these art are pretty insane for the most part. Maybe tame it a little bit and keep the explicit content in the game for skins or whatever. And as for just a fan art, just make sure, like, listen, we're gonna keep it modest. We're gonna keep it tamed, just so we get some attraction for the game, and then we can go with the fancy schmancy stuff later on. You get what I'm saying, guys? So I'll go ahead and post a tweet for you guys if you guys want to look at it. Sorry, in the EN, the European people can't look at it. There's also a Twitter post as well too talking about it. If you guys want to look at that as well too, I'll go ahead and post that up. But yep, it's just one of those days, man, where actually can't catch a break. It's always anything that has to do with this game always involves like art, either for like crazy art, some other stuff. It's always involving art, so that's kind of funny. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, have a good weekend, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.